welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. If you are new, my name is Danny and I create content on all things green beauty, and today I am going to be doing a Lily Lolo One Brand tutorial. I've been wanting to do this video for quite a while, but for some reason I've been putting it off. But anyway, I have been using these products for a while and I have been enjoying them, so I decided that it was time to make a video and show you guys me applying all of these products. So before I get into the video, if you guys like clean beauty content, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss it when I post new videos. So let's just get straight into the video. Alright, so to start off, I am going to use the, this is their mineral foundation. It's in the shade Popcorn. So this is their foundation and I'm actually going to use this like for my concealer as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I just tap a little bit into the cap here, and I'm going to use a smaller, more precise brush. This is the Real Techniques setting brush, and I just like to use this, do some more precise concealing on those spots where I want to get some more coverage. I'm going to go over them again with a larger brush when I apply the foundation, but I just want to do some concentrated spot concealing for those areas where I have those blemishes, just for those areas where I want some more coverage, which a lot of my blemishes right now are around my mouth, and I have some on the forehead as well. So I'm just applying it in those areas. I am also going to use this under my eyes for concealer. To apply to the eyelids as well, just to help to create an even base. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a larger brush. This is the Morphe E59. If you're interested, it's a dense but also somewhat fluffy brush. If you've seen some of my other videos, I do use this brush a lot for powder foundations. I'm just taking some onto the lid and swirling that around. Now I just like to do a little bit at a time and just build it up, because with powders I feel like it's better to build it up rather than apply a whole bunch at once, just because that can look cakey, and if you do a little bit at a time it just helps to make it not look cakey. So I just do a little bit at a time and then build it up. So this foundation, I don't think that it has super high coverage. I do think that it gives pretty decent coverage, but I find that I do have to build it up a bit if I want to get more coverage. And then I just put a little bit on the forehead because I don't need as much coverage there. So I think that the coverage right now is pretty good. It's about a light to medium coverage. For a day-to-day basis, I like this. I feel like I could build it up a little bit more. Normally I wouldn't really care to build it up more than that. I think that it still creates a pretty nice base, but I guess I'm just gonna add a little bit more just to get a little bit more coverage. Next, I am going to do the eyes. So for the eyes, I have two of their eyeshadows. It is called their mineral eyeshadows. I have the shade Moonlight, and then I also have the shade Soul Sister. So Soul Sister is kind of a brown, almost like bronzy type of shade, and Moonlight is like a dark, almost purpley plum type of shade, and both of these have a shimmer to it. I think that it's really pretty. So I'm gonna put Moonlight on the crease, and then I am going to put Soul Sister just all over the lid, and I'm also going to use Moonlight on the lower lash line. These are powders, so I'm just taking a little bit onto the lid. I'm going to use a regular eyeshadow crease brush to apply this. I'm just really swirling this around on the brush and tapping off the excess. I'm just gonna do a little bits at a time because this is a dark color. I'm just gonna kind of pat it on first. And as you can see, it's quite dark, but I'm definitely going to really blend this out. I'm just taking some of the shade off of the brush right now, and I'm just going to blend this into the crease. looks a little bit messy here on the edge, so I'm just going to take a cotton round and I'm going to wipe that off. Alright, so now I'm going to take this same shade on a more precise brush. I know this is a lot of powder, but I'm just going to tap it off. And then I'm going to apply this to the lower lash line. I just wanted you guys to really be able to see what this color looks like. So let me also just swatch it for you guys. It's a really pretty color. So I know that earlier I said that this is like a purpley, almost like plum shade, but it's actually more like a brown shade. It's a rich, on the website it's described as a rich, luxurious and glistening chocolate brown eyeshadow. So in the actual container that it comes in, it actually kind of does look purple. In my opinion, it looks like a dark plummy purple, but it isn't. It's when you apply it to the eyes, it looks more brown because it is. That's what it's supposed to be. So it's a really pretty, like deep, like chocolatey brown, and I think that it's really pretty. Now I'm gonna apply the shade Soul Sister all over the lid. Also, here is a swatch of Soul Sister. And I'm actually gonna spray this with their makeup setting spray just to try to make it a little bit more bold. I'm gonna blend this out even more because I know it is looking a little bit messy. Alright, so now that I've got both of the eyes done, I'm going to move on to the eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, I'm going to use this is called their Brow Duo Pencil, and I have it in the shade Light. So it has their eyebrow pencil on one side, and then it has like a highlighter pencil on the other side. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is the highlighter side. You can see that, and let me just do a little swatch for you. So there's that. And then on the other side is the eyebrow pencil, which needs sharpening. Sharpened it, and now I'm just going to apply it. I will say this isn't the most precise eyebrow pencil. I think it's nice, but it's honestly not my favorite because it isn't super precise. I normally like one that is a little bit more of a thinner pencil. It is a rather thick pencil, so it is harder to be precise with it. Alright, and now I am just going to brush that out with a spoolie. That I didn't do that too dark. I almost feel like I just made them way too dark. That is the thing about this eyebrow pencil too, is you have to be really careful with it, because if not, you might make your eyebrows a little bit too dark. So overall, I'm honestly not a huge fan of this eyebrow pencil, but I really like the other products that I have been using so far. This is the one thing out of all the things that I got that I haven't been a huge fan on, but the other things I do really like. Going to use their Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo, and this comes with a contour shade and a highlighter shade. So here they are right here. I really like this contour shade because it is a more cool shade. A lot of times with bronzers, there are those more warm shades, and I like that this one is more cool. So I'm going to use this to kind of just sculpt a little bit. Just kind of do this for a base for bronzing. I am going to use a bronzer from them, but I wanted to show you guys this one as well. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty shade. I'm gonna use the mineral bronzer in the shade Bondi Bronze. Now this shade I think is too dark for me. It's also like somewhat like of an orangey, almost reddy type of bronzer, if that makes sense. It just has those slight undertones. So this one I definitely think is too dark for me. So I'm gonna be really light-handed with this because it is really easy to overdo it with this. But the thing about these mineral products is that these will last so long. So I definitely think that they are worth the money. Also, I think that Lily Lolo has great prices. They do have higher end prices, but they are quite a bit more affordable than a lot of other clean beauty brands. So I think that that's great. All right, so I'm just taking this and I'm going to bronze up even more. And normally I wouldn't do both that contour shade and the bronzer, but for the sake of this video, just to show you these products, I want to use them both. Way too much just there, so you have to be so careful with it. I think I definitely applied way too much, but I'm just gonna blend it a lot. But you can see that it is more of like an orangey type of bronzer. I still think that it's really pretty, but this shade definitely is probably a bit too dark for me. Crazy on camera. I feel like it doesn't look as crazy in person. It probably does. But wow, that looks like, oh, way too much. Okay. Messing this up, messing this makeup look up right now. All right, so I'm gonna try to do my best to fix this. Wow, I'm gonna have to blend this out like crazy. Making it worse, I feel like I look like I have mud on my face. I feel like I'm ruining this makeup look. All right, you guys, let's just go with it. I'm sorry, don't apply this much bronzer. I thought I put a little bit on the brush too. I'm trying to fix this. Got way too much on the forehead. Okay, anyway, moving on. For blush, I am using their pressed blush, and I have it in the shade Life's a Peach. This is a really pretty orangey peachy type of shade, and I really like it. The highlighter shade from the Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo. So the shade right here, super pretty. Just do a little swatch for you so you guys can see that. Use this highlighter brush to apply it. Apply this to the brow bones, put a little bit on the nose. All right, so for a mascara, I am using their natural vegan mascara. So this is what the product looks like. It's just a regular looking mascara. Now, I know that a lot of people really like this mascara, and I do like it. I find that it lasts quite well on the eyelashes, and I find that it doesn't smudge super easily. But the only thing about this is that it doesn't seem to hold a curl for me. I think it's just me. I mean, it's different for everybody. I curl my eyelashes and then I put this on, and for some reason it just makes my eyelashes go straight out, and it doesn't hold the curl, which really stinks. Other than that, I think it's a nice mascara, but it just doesn't seem to hold the curl. I know that a lot of people like this, so don't think that that would necessarily happen for you, but that's just what happens for me. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. This isn't from Lily Lolo, this is from Plume, but I'm just gonna use this to curl my eyelashes. And I'm actually not a huge fan of this eyelash curler either, because I feel like it's pulling out my eyelashes. I don't know, maybe there's something weird with my eyelashes, because other people really like this too, and just seems to pull up my eyelashes, and that's not good. Who wants that? If you guys know of any good eyelash curlers that you really like, let me know. It doesn't need to be expensive. You know, I would actually prefer it if it was cheaper. I think this is like $21, so I'm pretty disappointed that it isn't really working for me. So if you guys have any eyelash curlers that you really like, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm going to use the natural lip pencil. I have it in the shade Soft Nude. And I don't have a lip gloss or a lipstick from them, so I'm just going to apply this lip liner all over the lips. And lastly, I am going to use the makeup mist. This is the finished makeup look. I think that it looks pretty nice. I know that the bronzer looks a little bit heavy, but other than that, I feel like it looks pretty nice. Have any of you guys tried anything from Lily Lolo? I would definitely be interested to know which products you have tried from them. Do you like them? Which ones you like? Which ones you don't like? Let me know. I would love to know. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope that you all liked it. And if you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more clean beauty content from me, it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe to my channel. And I also post even more clean beauty content on my Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube channel name, which is Routine Beauty with 3 Ys. So I would love it if you would go ahead and follow me on there and say hello over there. I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.